Okay. 777 as I start this, you guys. I mean, God comes through. Like, the divine is here. The divine is here. God is here, you guys. Like, God, this message, God is with you. God is with the collective right now. Like, I just feel this in my heart. I feel this in my heart. And I never see sevens like this in my mail, like in my Outlook, you know? Like 777 out, like, right as I'm about to post this, I look and it's like 777 in my little mail inbox. Like, the notification was 777, 777 emails that she has not attended to, but besides the point. It's just like the divine is staring you right in the face, and God is so here. Like, God is so here with this collective. Like, I feel like I almost feel like I want to like preach or something. I know that sounds like so crazy, but I've been getting even like weird biblical references come through again. And I know when that happens, and again, I really like haven't read the Bible, probably should, but I know parts of it. She did it when she was younger, but you get what I mean. Hold on. Sorry, I was like about to sneeze, but then it didn't come through. But I keep getting that like God, I don't know, God bless you. Interesting. God bless you. Like, this is part of the message. I feel like you guys, I kept getting that song, like, dancing in the dark, like dance. I think it was like in like the 2000s, like early 2000s, like 2008, 2007. I remember it from high school, 2009, 2010, 11, like dancing in the dark. Okay, but when I hear this message, it was like you had to dance in the dark. You were dancing in the dark by yourself. I honestly feel like there was a period of time where you guys almost like weren't close to God, or you weren't, but God was near. Like, God was always near. And then it was almost like God left you in the dark, or there have been periods of your life, even through your awakening, spiritual awakening, whatever you subscribe to, where you just felt kind of like alone. And you felt like you were literally left out in the cold, in the dark. And like, God wasn't listening. God wasn't with you. The universe, angels, whatever you subscribe to, Jesus, like, it just, like, they weren't hearing you. And I just keep getting like, that they were hearing you. They were hearing you loud and clear. There was a reason for that, you guys. There was a reason for that. There was a reason you were left in the dark, because it was like, that is where you found yourself. You had to befriend the dark. You had to experience a dark night of the soul moment. God was always right there, but it was like you had to go into the dark. You had to be by yourself so you could find the light, so you could see the light, so you could realize that you were always the light, that the light was actually within you, that you are the lighthouse. And I keep getting this analogy, and it's so funny. I was saying this in one of my sessions today too. It was like, or maybe it was yesterday. Like being naked and afraid, like, you know, the show Naked and Afraid. Like, I kept getting like that vulnerable, which is also like interesting. Dance in the dark, like being in the dark, being alone by yourself, like naked and afraid. Like, I don't know, like being exposed. It's almost like when you were stripped of certain things in your life, it was so God, universe, angels, or whatever, or your higher self could expose you. So you could see you fully, without the bullshit, without all the substances, without all the frenzy, without all the fucking, without the stress, without the, like, do you get what I mean? Without all of the external shit. And even people. You had to be your own mirror. You had to be your own reflection. You had to see yourself clearly enough. That's what I mean by naked and afraid. God made you see yourself. You had to face yourself. And the thing is, in those moments, this is what's so profound about, like, where I'm like, Sarah, spit it out sometimes. And I'm like, this is what's so profound about this message, but really this collective. Like, this is a group, you guys. This is like the soul tribe. This is like my like earth angels. This is my like fucking my 144s, where are you? My 347s. Like, it's just like my creatives, my deep souls, like the ones who felt like they were constantly in survival, but like we're also so hard on themselves, right? But like had to just like go through trial and error, you know? And like you've definitely, like, I'm not trying to, you know, but you've made mistakes along the way, but you're the type of people that can honor that. Like, that's what's so cool about y'all. You look at your shit. You took accountability. And you said, that ain't for me, or this isn't me. And again, it's not about being perfect. You're still going to make mistakes. And I think you know that. Like, you guys are so fucking smart. You're so wise. You're wise. You're wise beyond your years. You've gotten that before. You know you've gotten that before. You know people said that to you as a kid. In high school, that whole jazz. And that's because God knew, okay? God knew if he or whomever left you alone in the dark for long enough, you would actually face your own demons, whatever you want to call it. Demons. You would dance with your own shit. I was going to dance with the devil, but like not, we're not trying to get all into that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, you would face your shit. You would look at your shit. This is what shadow work is. I mean, you know, it's so funny too. I'm getting like, I'm kind of getting like a witch energy too. Wow. I'm getting a lot that like things were actually like, people actually, I hate like using this, like spells and all that stuff, but like dark magic, all that stuff. Tread lightly with it, call it what you want. Again, I'm just using that language to use that language, but like that's literally what it felt like. That people actually, I don't know, put that shit onto you. It almost feels like parasitic in a way. And it was like you were fucking fighting it. You were fighting it. And like you did not let that shit win. It felt, and I think maybe in moments it felt like it won. But it never did. It never did. It would never actually, I'm getting like the moon. It never actually would. You guys are fucking like, some of you are literal insomniacs. But it's because you had to transmute so much shit in the dark. That's where you found your power. Your power, it's light, it's beautiful. People see it in the light because that's actually who you are. You're this bright, beautiful fucking soul. But your power comes from the dark. Comes from what happens under the moonlight, comes from what happens when you are by yourself with yourself. You are a straight up alchemist. Like, you are a straight up fucking wizard, witch, whatever. You guys are fucking magical creatures. Like, I'm just gonna say it. You really, really are. Because what you did with that, what you faced, what you looked at, people spend their whole lives running from. And you didn't. You saved yourself. Wow, I feel like God saved you so you could save yourself. And it's almost like you're thanking God. Like, this is so crazy. I know this word gets thrown around a lot, but I really do feel like y'all were chosen. Tread lightly with this message. Language is just language, but I mean it because I feel it.